Now seriously, how does that logic even add up? Tiffany Henyard straight up says, if I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Like, that's the whole defense now. It's just because she showed up, she's automatically innocent? That's like saying, if I was guilty, wouldn't I be in jail by now? It's giving real, I didn't get caught, so I must be clean energy. But don't worry, justice might take its time, but it never forgets. It's coming. You just have to wait for it to hit, and when it does, it'll land hard. Before we dive into this madness, smash that like button, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and share the video. I want to hear from y'all because what we're about to unpack, it's wild. But first, I need you to go back, like way back to when you were a little kid. You remember that phase? When you thought you were smarter than everybody, but really didn't know anything? Think about that one moment. You know, the one when you broke something important in the house? Maybe a lamp, a picture frame, your mama's favorite vase? And what did your little brain come up with? If I just say I didn't do it, maybe I'll get away with it? That was your first lie? That was when you discovered denial? Like it was some genius invention, like you had just cracked the code to life. As if no adult had ever heard that trick before. That's the exact energy Tiffany's giving off right now. Denial as a defense. She sat down across from Keith Freeman, yes. The same Keith who used to be her ride or die. Now they can't stand each other, but they sat there face to face, pretending like nothing ever happened. Fake peace. Hey! Forced smiles. But let me be clear, the real story isn't in the photo op or the handshake. The truth is in her words. Because if this self-proclaimed supermayor has mastered one thing, it's the art of lying without breaking eye contact. She'll spin anything. She does it with so much confidence, you might actually start questioning your own memory. She'll say, I gave you all my number. Call me if you need anything. And she delivers it like she's your personal mayor, your best friend, your savior in a crisis. That's how she draws people in. That's how the whole act works. So while you're watching this video, don't just zone out. Stay sharp. Keep your brain alert. The moment you find yourself thinking, well, maybe she meant well, I need you to pause. Cut that thought off right there, because none of this is innocent. None of this is genuine, scripted, rehearsed, a full-blown performance. Think of this video as your training ground, your crash course in spotting the BS. Start with the assumption that she's lying. Then dig in and find the truth buried under the fluff. That's how you build your instincts. That's how you stop being fooled, because now Tiffany's making the grand claim that if you just call her up, she'll fix everything, no matter the issue, no matter the time she's got your back. Answers for every problem, help for every resident, solutions, on demand. All right, Tiffany, we're all ears. Tell us again how you're the holiday hero. Let's hear about your most recent round of good deeds. Let's see what miracle you're pretending to pull off this time. So there's apparently this magical $1,500 grant floating around. But here's the question. Is that $1,500 per person or for the entire village? Because if that's the full amount, what are we even doing here? It's like giving everybody a slice of a single pizza crust. Get $1, maybe 50 cents? It's laughable. But of course, no real breakdown, no details. She drops $1,500. Grant-like, it's a blessing from above. But who actually gets it? Is it one per household? One for the whole block? Or do we have to square up in the parking lot and fight for it? Naturally, she's not clarifying a thing. That's the tactic. Drop something vague. Let people fill in the blanks. Let hope do the heavy lifting. She paints this image like, we give you this money, you bounce back. The whole community wins. Sounds amazing on paper, right? Well then. Boom shift. Suddenly she's like, let me talk about what we've got going on in the community. Cue the flex. Y'all seen the ice arena on Greenwood, right? If you haven't, she wants you to go. Drive past it. Marvel at the progress. It's her shiny object moment. Ice rink on 144th and Greenwood sheet says it like it's Disneyland, and beside that, basketball courts. Then comes the brag. All summer long, no fights, no violence. No drama. She says it with pride, like it's a utopia out there. But then wait for it. I need help. Yup. Here comes the emotional pivot. I can do a lot, but we're strong women. We carry a lot. I can't do it alone. Now it's girl power hour. Hey, we're all single mothers out here doing our best. The whole we think, Lassic misdirection. She says we, but she means me. Like when she wanted to build an ice rink and name it after her daughter, that wasn't for your kids. That was legacy building for her kid. This ain't about community, it's about brand building. Then she doubles back to her favorite buzzword, grants. And ever since I became supervisor, opportunities are flowing, grant after grant after grant. But of course, now there's a twist. The board didn't approve a $600,000 fund for a water park on Greenwood. We lost that because of them, she says, pointing fingers. But don't believe the gossip, she adds. Go watch the board meetings on YouTube. Girl. Really? We're supposed to comb through hours of public meeting footage to fact-check your story? Come on now. That's the trick send people on a wild goose chase, knowing they'll never find anything. Because the thing probably never existed. She spins it like, the board just doesn't want you to have nice things. That's the whole script. They hate you. Real dramatic. Oh, and let's not skip over the outfit. Black dress? Black tights? No, ma'am. Absolutely not. That combo did not hit. We deserve better fashion from someone who calls herself the super mayor. Then she flips the narrative again. Now she's the victim. Other cities get good media coverage. They get love from Channel 7. They get stories in the paper. But when it's her, always negative press. So she says, educate yourselves. Spread the truth. Which, let's be honest, is code for, if you disagree with me, you're just uneducated. That's the undertone. Super condescending. And boom, she's back on her greatest hit. If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Someone explained that logic to me. She even added, I would have been struck by lightning by now, like what? So now divine lightning is our accountability system? That's like saying if I were a creep, I wouldn't still be famous. That's R. Kelly logic. Just because you're standing in the room doesn't mean you're innocent, unless by here she means a prison cell. Because that is still on the table. Then she plays the I'm a single mom card again. Why would I risk it all when I've got a daughter? As if single motherhood automatically makes someone a moral compass. Let's keep it real. There are plenty of single moms in mugshots. Being under pressure doesn't make you immune. 2 bad choices. It makes you more likely to take a risk, especially if you think you won't get caught. That's just facts.me. If I ever tried to do something shady, I know I'd get caught immediately. No buffer, no warning. First offense, bam. Arrested. And you know when people get caught and say it's my first time? Nobody buys that, because most people don't get caught the first time. So if you did, odds are this ain't your first dance. But hey, I've been struck by the universe once. That was enough to set me straight. Then she closes with another classic. It takes a lot to sit in this seat. It says being a leader means giving up privacy, peace, your whole life just to serve the people. But don't get it twisted. She's fishing for sympathy. We all hurt, we all struggle. She wants a standing ovation for enduring criticism. The moment people push back, now it's all about unity and healing and community love. She says she's out here, helping neighboring towns like Dixmoor, talks about their water issues, says she sent trucks and crews to help out. Okay, cool, but that doesn't erase the rest. You can't do one good deed and expect it to cancel 10 bad ones. And of course, she spins it into a call to action. We need more partnerships. Go tell people what we're doing. Then she passes the mic to Keith. Keith's going to talk about snow removal. Says it all festive, like we're not knee-deep in chaos. And can we just say it? Keith looks like a cartoon character. Straight from the Goofy family reunion. Just goofy energy on full blast. He opens with, "Can I sit now? I don't like standing in front of people." Then launches into snow warnings. Snow's coming at 1 p.m. Know your route signs. If you've got a driveway, use it. If not, check the signs left side, right side, alternate days. And if you're still lost, here's his cell phone number. Like for real people are supposed to pull over on the road mid-blizzard and call Keith for parking tips? Nah, bro, if it ain't. Clear from the mic, a phone call won't help. But that's the brand pretend accessibility. Performative helpfulness. Here's my number. I'm here for y'all. It's not about being reachable. It's about being seen as reachable. Meanwhile, nothing moves without her photo on it. Flyers, buses, benches, banners, it's all. Her face? You already know if something drops without her picture, she's flipping tables. Where's my face? And of course, she wraps it all in her favorite narrative. I've got bills too. I've got a mortgage to pay. But how can I help you when the board is blocking funds? She's setting up for the big Ask February 28th vote for a new board? Because they're the problem, not her. Never her. And then comes the hero shout out. Andrew Holmes, the ride or die, the loyal soldier. He did the will of the people, she says. He always had our backs. Let's be honest, Tiff, she said the sky was green. Andrew would back her 100%. It's definitely green, and y'all are crazy for thinking it's blue. That's his whole vibe. Confirm whatever she says, no questions asked. She says she needs 2 more just like him, 'cause loyalty is the real job description. Forget. Truth. Forget accountabilities, just nod and approve. Then she brings it home with another dream pitch. You see all these new resources, right? Is that your tax money at work? Staying right here in Dalton?
Atch.
Says she doesn't want to drive to other towns to see nice things. We can have that here.
Oh.
But how, Tiffany? When you're out here blocking permits, stopping progress, shutting down opportunity, you can't be the gatekeeper and the victim. You close the door, then wonder why nobody's walking through it. Meanwhile, you're flying across the country on the people's dime. Conference here, speaking engagement, their hotels, dinners, gifts, and folks back home can't even get a permit for a food truck. But sure, tell us more about being super mayor. Oh, and that black dress, black stockings combo? Still a no. Forever a no. And let's be honest, you didn't invent lying. And when you get caught, the shame should hit. That's the point. It's how people grow. But when there's no shame, that's when it becomes dangerous. That's when the lies get slick. She gaslights the whole town. You didn't hear that? You imagined it. That's her superpower. Deny, deflect, distract, and somehow, she still closes with "Mama loves you." Sure she does.